Vending machines are such an easy source of passive income, but will they actually make you rich? So a little bit of background and context for you is that I have personally owned vending machines, and owning vending machines has helped me learn so much about them. The number one thing you need in order to have a successful vending machine business is a good location. Without a good location, it doesn't matter how much you know about them or how much you can do to improve. So today, I really want to talk to you about how, or even if, vending machines can make you rich enough to quit your 9-to-5 job and do this full time. So let's dive into the numbers and kind of talk about how realistic it really is. So on average with vending machines, the profit margins are around 40 to 60%. And having owned vending machines, I can attest that that is true. When I had vending machines, the margins were around 40 to 50% for me. Now those percentages can be a little confusing, so let me clarify. So for example, if I buy a product for my vending machine that's $1 and I sell it for $2, that's a 50% profit margin. And honestly, achieving a 40 to 60% profit margin for vending machines is really not that difficult. Just shop at Costco, buy snacks or drinks in bulk, and sell them for a reasonable price. All right, so let's talk about how much you would need to make in order for vending machines to be worth it for you to quit your 9-to-5 job or to have another form of income that you can rely on. How much would you need? Would you need $50,000, $60,000, $100,000, $200,000 extra? Think about a number that would make it worth it to you. So for this example, let's just say that we're looking to make $50,000. Not $50,000 in sales or in revenue, but $50,000 profit that we take home from our vending machine business. If you look at the average price for a vending machine purchase, it's around $1.75. So we'll use that number. So let's assume that every customer that we have for our vending machines is going to spend $1.75. So assuming a 50% profit margin, that's 88 cents in profit that we're making per customer or per purchase. But with that in mind, what percentage of people passing a vending machine are actually going to buy something from that machine? For this example, let's just say that 70% of the people walking by our vending machine are going to buy from it. Now, that's incredibly generous, and I think realistically, that percentage is going to be a lot lower, probably more like 30 to 40% if you have a good location. All right, so here are the assumptions so far. 88 cents in profit per customer. 70% of the people passing the vending machine are actually going to buy and become customers. So in order to make $50,000 in profit, that's 56,818 customers per year. Now, granted, people might spend more than $1.75 per purchase, but we're just using this as an average, as an example. And assuming that 70% of the people walking by buy from our machines, you would need about 81,169 people to walk by your machines every year. Or about 222 people walking by every day, resulting in 156 of those people purchasing from your machine daily. If you think about it, that's a lot. With all that being said, that's just assuming there's one machine. So more realistically, to achieve these numbers of 150, 156 customers every day, we would need more like 15 different machines, which would mean that we need about 10 paying customers per machine every day if we had 15 of them. So overall, if you want to make good money with vending machines, you need a lot of them in good locations. You can't expect to make $50,000 a year off one machine. I don't think there's no way. I don't even think a vending machine could process 156 transactions every day. You would need to fill that almost more than once a day. Depending on the machine, I don't even think it would hold 156 items. So I think that's very unrealistic to think. But if you had a lot of machines over a lot of great locations, then it's very possible to make decent money. But let me tell you that vending machines are not passive at all. It requires a lot of work. You gotta buy the product. You gotta store the product. You gotta go to the machines daily, weekly, or however often to restock them. They don't hold infinite snacks or infinite drinks. And refilling them can be very repetitive and very time consuming. You gotta collect the cash from the machines, which takes time. You gotta drive to and from each location. So it's definitely not as passive as a lot of YouTubers or a lot of people make it out to be. And keep in mind that you also have to account for the machine price. Now, each vending machine is gonna be about $3,000 to $5,000. So realistically, if you had 15 machines on great locations getting 10 customers every single day, you're probably not really gonna see a return or a profit, money in your pocket, until after you've paid off the machines, which could take a year or two to do, depending on how many you have. So keep that in mind as well. So overall, vending machines are not passive. They're not a get-rich-quick scheme. They take time and energy to maintain and operate. So it is possible to make good money from machines that could replace your 9-to-5 job or replace your main income, but really you're trading a different 9-to-5 for another 9-to-5. Now, obviously there's ways to get around that. You can hire people to do all that stuff for you, but then that's just cutting into your profits and you're gonna need more machines. So it is very possible, but there's probably better and easier ways to make money. So there you have it. That's my take on vending machines. I mean, I've owned them. I don't think they're the worst investment in the world. I think they're kind of fun and it's kind of cool, but there's better ones out there. Thank you so much for watching. I really honestly appreciate it. Thank you so much and have a great rest of your day.